what's going on, everyone? Moose and
Dave.
And we are here to talk about this ADE optics. This is a company that I actually, in full disclosure, I actually bought one of their red dots on eBay, and it turned out pretty good. And so I reached out to the company and asked them if we could get a few more to do some reviews on, and they said sure, and they sent us a couple to review. We mounted one on Dave's Mod 2, and what we're going to do today is we're going to show you guys, we've actually got a target down there at 10 yards, so we're going to start that recording right now, and you'll see that downrange there. And what we're going to do is Dave's going to take 3 shots. We do have a little green plus mark down there that I marked on there just for a point of reference. You know, we're not necessarily looking for the tightest of groups, but what we do want to do is in between each 3 shots, Dave's going to make the gun clear, and then he is going to beat the living pud out of that optic with a water bottle. I love the water bottle test. It's a great way to show you know, impact without damaging Dave's gun. It's not a gun that, you know, we're necessarily going to drop on the ground or drag behind the golf cart or something like that. There are going to be some videos that we do in the future where we're really going to beat the heck out of guns and everything else to see if they'll keep going. But Dave's Mod 2 is not one of them. So we're going to use the water bottle. Dave's going to really put some buttocks behind his blows. We're going to make impacts with the different sides of the optic, and then we're going to shoot 3 more, and you'll be able to see the groups themselves. So Dave, are you ready to beat your gun up?
I'm ready.
I mean, it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back to where I'm clear and safe from the range here, and Dave's going to go ahead and whenever you're ready, Dave, let's see what we got here. All right, everybody's clear, everybody's safe. We are on a private range, and so there's nothing but backstop and good times behind us. Yeah, make the gun safe. Show everybody, Dave, that it's clear.
Clear.
It is clear. Go ahead and beat on that puppy like it stole your dog. Oh, come on, you can hit it harder than that.
Oh, we got a hole in the water bottle.
Oh, there you go. Well, that was a good hit. And now we're going to have to shoot a little bit quicker before we lose all of our water. But yes. All right.
Clear.
There we go. Our groups are coming back. I think that first shot was just Dave getting used to the red dot.
Clear.
Clear. Shoot, spray a little water on it too, Dave.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
There you go.
Me too.
Make sure you and the optic and the gun are wet. There you go.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and do one more.
I like
3.
this.
Right? One more 3. You get to take a shower after a shower.
Oh, I got water spots.
That's good. Hopefully it still functions.
Okay, here we go. Gotta find my dot with the water spots. What the?
You got to clear the water spots off, man. Just make the gun clear and wipe it off.
I'm going to have to.
I can imagine if it's covered in water, it's a little bit difficult to
clear
to see through, especially when you start getting that watery prismatic effect.
Like I can't see nothing.
Right?
Oh. Is it there?
Did you accidentally turn it off when you hit the side of it?
I might have.
Let me see. I'm gonna step back in the picture
It's
here.
still clear.
The gun is clear, guys. Definitely clear, keeping it downrange. So yeah, definitely looks like it turned off. Why it turned off, I don't know. Well, Dave.
Did I break it?
We might have broke it.
I broke my toy.
Oh.
I broke it with my toy.
I mean, it is what it is, right? It's very possible.
Huh.
Just trying to beat it back into submission. Well, there you guys have it. She is not coming back on, Dave.
Ruh-roh.
I mean, guys, I mean, in all honesty, you know, this is why we do this, is to tell you guys honestly, you know, what the situation is. You know, one thing we might try, and maybe we'll pause the video, and this battery did come installed on this, right? So it is possible that the battery just died. It is possible.
Yeah, agreed.
That's not out of the box. So we do have another battery. It's back at the barn.
Still clear.
Yep. So let's go ahead and we'll pause this for a second. We're going to take it back to the barn. We're going to put a new battery in it and see what we can't do. If it's just a battery, then I'm not going to fault the optic. If, for example, it is the optic, then I'm going to go ahead and reach out to ADE, see about getting a replacement, and we'll do it again. But we'll be right back.
See ya.
Okay, guys. So apparently, not really sure what changed, but we had just shut the camera off. We were going to head back, and Dave announced that
I found it.
the dot's back.
I found the dot.
So, yeah, do you mind if I,
Yep, go ahead.
just for a second here? Okay. Well, maybe we were turning it, maybe we turned it on and I just didn't notice it. I just want to see, because see, now I don't see it again. Oh, there it is. Okay, maybe we just missed it. It is possible, man. I mean, we're human. It is possible. I think what happened was when you hit it on the side, it actually turned it off.
I might have.
So let's just go ahead and, Dave, go ahead and put another couple rounds in it, and let's do a 2-shot group or a 3-shot group, and then let's beat it with the bottle again, just to make sure that it's not going to turn off.
Ready?
Yep. I mean, those are good groups. I mean, that's doing good.
Clear?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and
So
water
I'm
bottle that thing again. Make sure the dot's on.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to throw one more in here so I can do 2.
3.
3. Yep.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. Redneck math. 2 after the initial shot. I mean,
Clear?
yeah, I guess,
It passes in my book.
I mean, yeah, it does pass. I mean, we definitely
Absolutely.
beat that thing. And here's
And
the thing.
I'd probably hit the off.
I think you probably did. I think just when you made the impact, it actually turned it off. does that necessarily mean that that's a good thing? No. You know, I'd rather my dot not turn off unless I intentionally turn it off. But
But
what I will say is, you know, we did this probably. I beat on it the first time. I beat it about 4 times after shots, and I mean, you can see that. You know, that group's still you know, a 6-inch group or so. Is it, you know, is it perfect? No, not necessarily. But Dave, I believe this is the first pistol that you've had with a red dot, right?
yes,
So there is definitely a learning curve. For anybody out there, you guys know.
yeah,
You know, there's definitely a learning curve, but I would say it does hold up. It didn't lose its 0 when
No.
I beat on it. We wanted to do it first just to ensure that it in fact was going to hold up to all this. So I think it did pass. I mean,
I honestly do. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I mean, I haven't water bottled mine yet, but I think on the next video we may water bottle a few more of them. I've got another one. These mosquitoes. I've got another one that, and didn't I just buy bug spray and say, hey, we should wear this when we're back there?
Yeah, that's probably in your car.
It's probably in my car. But I do have a couple more of these that we're going to mount on some new ARs. So that way we'll be able to run like an LPVO with a red dot off of it as well. So we'll test them out on the ARs and, you know, and stuff like that. And we'll go from there. But definitely in the meantime, guys, you know, one thing that was paramount in us working on this gun was my fix-it sticks. This is something that, here, I guess we can take these off. We're probably done shooting for a minute.
Yeah.
But this is definitely something that goes with me everywhere I am. It's got all the bits that I need in here, from Torx to metric to standard to torque limiters. So I've got, oops, and it's still good, I promise.
That was full of dirt.
Yeah, but this is like my 65 inch-pound. You know, there's all kinds of different, you know, torque limiters in here for torquing down all of our nuts and bolts. So if you guys are interested in like I'm telling you, this will be the last toolkit that you'll ever have to buy for your firearms in general, is the fix-it sticks. This is something that seriously goes with me everywhere I am. It carries everything in it that I need to do any minor to mid-grade repair on my Glocks, my ARs, Dave's gun, you know, anything that's super really involved obviously might require a specific tool, but overall everything that I need is in here. As a matter of fact, I even carry all my Glock specific tools in here, like my front sight driver, you know, and all that stuff. So it's all in here. But definitely check out Fix-It Sticks, and we'll go from there. So what do you think, Dave? It definitely takes some getting used to, doesn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
it's a learning curve trying to see that red dot. But
Once
you get it, it's there.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what the best part is, Dave, is that you know, our friends over at Mantis actually sent us that Mantis.
Yep.
And I think this is a great opportunity for us to utilize, because I'm new to red dots too. I've always shot iron sights. And then obviously, you know, with red dots kind of becoming more and more popular on the handguns, you know, I added one to my Glocks and, you know, stuff like that. So it's definitely something that is a good tool. And, you know, I think I called you the other day and I was like, man, dude, I'm bombing on this thing. Well, if I run one of my handguns without a red dot, I do pretty well, right? Because I'm used to that sight plane, that looking through those crosshairs. But as soon as I switch over to the red dot and now I try to acquire that red dot, I'm like, it humbles the heck out of you. And, you know, I don't think anybody's going to argue and say that, you know, shooting a red dot is just like, yeah, you know, it definitely takes some time. So I just want to say another thanks to our friends over at Infinite Defense for the Infinity targets. Dave and I are building a whole range back here to where we can do multi-stages, and we're going to be bringing more of these Infinity targets from Infinite Defense to the range. And man, I'll tell you, these things are just absolutely gold. So
awesome.
if you guys are interested, definitely check them out. And I think I've actually even got a code So I can actually save you guys some money. We'll put that in the description down below. Or maybe I'll flash it on the screen. It's for a target. It's not for a handgun. So I'm not selling guns or anything. I'm selling targets. But, or I'm promoting targets. But anyway, with that being said, man, I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you guys will check out these ADE optics. You know, so far I've had really good luck. I've got about 500 rounds through my Glock 17 that has one on there. Never had any issues so far. Dave now probably has, I don't know, 60, 70, maybe 80 rounds.
80 rounds,
we've been shooting quite a bit today. So, you know, we're still going, but so far they're holding up really, really well. And if you're looking for that budget friendly, but not cheap, right? Big difference in those words. Cheap is one thing, budget friendly is another. And one thing that you guys notice, just like we do, is there's a lot of products out there that used to cost all this money because they were the only people in the industry. But as more and more companies started branching out and building these things, you start to realize that, hey, you don't have to spend $1,000 or $500 or whatever you're going to spend on a red dot. You can get away with, you know, more budget-friendly equipment. You know, being a Gucci gun is cool and all, but it's not imperative. And there's nothing worse than, you know, well, if you're not running the best of the best and you're running junk, well, I guess that's
okay.
You know, I mean, I guess, you know, I mean, if one of us hits the Mega Millions for a couple, for a bill and a half, then yeah, I don't care either. Yeah, we'll run top of the line everything too.
Yep.
But until then, you know, we still have budgets. So with that being said, I'm Moose.
And I'm Dave.
And we'll catch you guys next time. Take care.